What's up, guys? Momojiris here, and there's so much going on this week. It's absolutely ridiculous. Alta guys getting support, Jaden getting a new Dandelion, Chimeras from Yugi's original decks are getting more support. Visa Starfrost is a Starlight rare. What else? We got Volcanic support, Salamangreat support. There's so much going on. I wish I had time to be able to make a video and talk about all these things with you guys. But you know, that'll be in the future, I guess. But Starfrost being a Starlight rare means he's not an ultimate. So it goes back to my idea of Branded Fusion, Ash Blossom, and Triple Tactic Thrust being the 3 ultis in this next OTS set. You got a dream. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. Why is that the only hand trap that hasn't gotten a higher printing yet? Higher printing. Effect Veiler got one, DD Crow got one, Ghost Spell got one, Ghost Mourner got one. What else got one? Something else. Other things have gotten high support. Oh, Joel and Lockbird, Nibiru. So Ash Blossom should definitely be, in the next hit, I guess. And welcome, guys, to episode 4. We went to another tournament with Brandon. We decided to fix up the deck a little bit or change it up. I mean, the deck performed really well 2 weeks ago. And it performed again really well this time. However, I didn't perform. I forgot a Cartesia in the graveyard at the end phase when a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard. I could have added it to my hand. My opponent had nothing for 2 turns. It was against Sprite. I could have won. They had 3,800 life points and I just didn't have any monsters. So we could have done something, but that sucks. And then we lost some time. Yeah. Well, actually, he beat me before time was over in game 3. So, yeah. So there was that. And then next round, I misplayed again with something else. So we messed up a little bit. So the deck was amazing. We did the predaplant engine, 3 Keeper of Dragon magic, no Allure of Darkness, and I think it was a 45 or 40. No, I think it was a 45 card deck. 42? No, it was a 42 card deck. Yeah. So there was that. Round 1 was against Trap Tricks. The deck just loves going against Trap Tricks, so that was an easy game. It was a very trap-heavy weekend, actually. It was Trap Tricks. Then it was Tearlaments, which I was actually surprised to see. It was Tearlaments pure. Yeah, there was nothing with King of the Swamp and stuff, so there wasn't really that much of a difference. So there was that. Then it was Sprite Live Twins. There we go, Sprite Live Twins. That game was fun. We went to 3 games. The other 2 were 2-0s. This one, I won the first one. Second one, I could have won if I had enough cards. Then the third game was just, I couldn't do anything. It sucked. I hate that so much. Then next, round 3, I always go into time for some reason. Then next round, we went against Labyrinth, where I lost the first game because I was stupid. I didn't set up anything. He got rid of my Mirror Jade, and then he just beat me over. It was crazy. There was that. Game 2 I won. Took a while. Game 3 we got into time, so it was just over at that point. So it was a draw. So 2-1-1. Got 5 packs. Accidentally didn't record the opening, but it was just all supers anyway. I would have loved to get an OT, but we didn't record it. So maybe it was for the better. I don't know. Had a great time, but this weekend, we're going to do the Nadir Servant package. There's just so many different ways you could play this deck. And I'm going to do this without the Frankfurt package. Because this helps us go against Ash Blossom. Because first tournament, every game, every round was an Ash Blossom against me. Second tournament, everyone was playing Trap, so not that many Ash Blossoms. Round 2, a Tearlament player forgot that they can Ash Branded Fusion under Brandon Lost. So, I mean, I was winning that game anyway, but it was something that came up. Let's see, what else happened? everyone was pulling OTs around me. Someone pulled a Sprite Blue, someone pulled a Cashier Fenrir, and someone pulled another Winter Cherries. Last week, or the week prior, someone pulled a Winter Cherries OT. So that sucks. I want to win some of these. But I think maybe in the future I will get... what is it? What would I get? I will collect all the OTS packs and then open in like a big stream or something at the end of the month, maybe? I don't know. If I went to like more than one tournament during the week, I'll probably do it that way, just so I can keep all the packs for like a nice big opening. But yeah, so let me go into the deck list. We also have acquired two things. We have acquired triple Gravekeeper's Inscription because, I don't know, I feel like this card is going to be necessary in the future. And also, Photon Hypernova is the first set of the year. So these aren't going to get reprinted for a year and a half, basically. So I think they're necessary, like, eventually. How, like, in the OCG, what is it? In the OCG, Crossout Designator isn't used. No, is used heavily there, but not heavily here. And the OCG Gravekeeper's Inscription during Tillement was not used. So maybe in the next form, like Super Heavy Samurai, there's a lot of stuff going on in the graveyard. Maybe we can work something out. I don't know. We can see. And I got the new Gravekeeper or Gate Guardian support cards with all the fusions and stuff. You know, it's so nice. Gate Guardian. So I mean, also, I'm gonna link the video down below. But I made a top 10 card or archetypes that I want to see get new support. And Gate Guardian was one of them. Morphtronics is one of them. Volcanics is one of them. I think Naturius was one of them too. So a lot of the predictions I made came true. So maybe we'll do that again this year around the same time. I think it's in a few months. And we'll figure it out from there as to, you know, what cards or decks get new or will want new support with. Also, I'm thinking picking up ninjas. We're just gonna have a bunch of decks. We're gonna have fun. We're getting back into the grind of collecting decks. And yeah, so let's get into the deck profile, guys. I had a lot of fun. Let's see. Alrighty, guys, let's get to it. So, of course, you know, we always have to do the 3 Fallen of Albaz, like, 3 Fallen of Albaz, 3 Alubers, and of course, 3 Fallen of Albaz. I was able to pick up a 3rd Ultra, so we're good. And then we're doing triple Keeper of Dragon Magic. It just works out really well. I mean, the normal summon that we don't need with a Luber can be used for this, and then it gets us instant fusion. That gets us to the Relinquish, which I might, if I'm doing it in a Dear Servant build, I might take Keeper out, keep instant fusion in with the predaplant stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll put both of them together. Maybe we'll take these out and add Allure of Darkness. I don't know. We will see. But I think I want to do the predaplant engine separate from this, really to try to figure it out, to see what we're going to be doing. And then we're doing triple Nibiru. Nibiru, I didn't see one cash player, and there was a lot of trap decks, so Nibiru was really much useless. And then the one-ofs. There are no 2-ofs in this deck, apparently. 1 Tragedy, 1 Ad Libitum, 1 Albion. So I'm thinking, actually, of upping the number of Retributions, Albions, and Branded Swords in the deck. Because the amount of times that I have run out of extra deck monsters is ridiculous against, like, long-standing games. So instead of increasing the amount of ones I have, maybe this would be good to use. I don't know. We will see. Because it could be fun. Then we'll have 1 Blaze of Cartesia, 1 Tri-Brigade Mercurier, and of course the Predaplant engine with Cobra and Buffa La class. So it performed really well. We're able to do this a few times, get instant fusion, get branded fusion. It wasn't like my opponent didn't try to stop me with like branded fusion because my opponent was playing trap deck, so they had evenly matched for me. So was really not unnecessary at times. So there's that. Then we're going into the triple branded fusion, of course. You gotta love that. Triple branded opening, never going under. And then still triple Tactics, Thrust, because the card is just good overall. I don't see a lot of people playing this. I'm not sure if it's because of the price tag or because they don't think it's good, but with Ash Blossom running around, you play this. This can get you your Nadir Serpent. This could get you Fusion Deployment, Branded Fusion, everything. So, yeah. Those are my 3 ofs. I only, so we go down to 2 Super Polys and only 2 Fusion Deployments. Mainly because we wanted to make sure that we had less cards in the deck. So, and I mean, we're already at 42, so there wasn't really much to do there. So there's that. But definitely gonna up it back to 3 because it was just necessary. Then for the branded 1-ofs, 1 branded in red, 1 branded in white, 1 branded lost. I had branded in white with branded fusion in my hand 1 game, but I decided to play it safe and not go into a better move and just put Mirror Jade on the field, which was so stupid. But that is definitely something I learned a lot from. So there's that. And then we, of course, have the Instant Fusion, the Goat Sark, and the Called by the Grave, because no matter what, you need to get rid of your opponent's cards. Might get a prismatic of that. Then the traps, of course, triple infinite impermanence, because it stops everything. And it's such a great card. And then the 1 Branded Banishment, that is an amazing card, just to be able to take out your opponent's monsters, fuse with them, do everything you need. It's amazing. Then the extra deck, of course, double Mirror Jade, double Albion, 1 Lubellion, and 1 Rimboom. Those are the standard cards you always need to play, no matter what. Lubellion can go up to 2 depending on your extra deck. Then for Despia cards, we have 1 Quiritus and 1 Masquerade. No Proxinian, only because the extra deck was a little tight this time. So this one, which is so much more necessary because my opponent forgets that this can summon Albaz and take their monsters. Then Super Poly targets 1 Dragsapelia, 1 Garura, and 1 Mud Dragon. No one ever puts enough cards on the field for me to fuse with them, so that sucks. Garura's amazing, we just haven't used it. Mud Dragon, always amazing. Take your opponent's monsters and then go from there. Then Honorary Despia, Guardian Chimera, and the Cartesia Fusion, the Dust Dragon. Nothing more to say about that. Then the Predaplant card, what is this guy's name? Ambaleminiminiminus, and 1 Thousand Eyes Restrict. It's secret. It's nice. Look at that. Ooh, shine, shine. So that is the extra deck. Thousand Eyes Restrict is just so much fun to stop your opponent's monster effects, and this just gets everything you need to complete your deck. Now, the one thing the deck is missing is Spell and Trap card negation, which I'm thinking of putting Invoked in here and have like a Dogmatica Invoked branded Despia Albaz deck. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. Then we have a triple Droll and Lockbird. Amazing card. Can't go wrong with it. Didn't see Cash. I used this against Sprite, and it basically kind of stopped their turn. They're here to make a little bit of a board, but this is really nice. Might have it in the main deck instead of Nibiru, because I think Droll can hit a lot more decks than Nibiru, but I don't know. That's it. We have Danko Seka. Definitely misplayed against Labyrinth because I had Danko and I used Triple Tactics Thrust to set Imperm while I had Danko Seka on the field, and that just snowballed into madness because my opponent could do everything they want. They never summoned a monster. So this was a definite misplay, but it did come in handy later, but he did destroy it eventually. Then we have 2 Cosmic Cyclones for Labyrinth, of course. 1 Book of Eclipse is going to definitely up this to 3 and put it maybe in the main deck. I don't know. We'll still figure that out. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster and 1 Dark Ruler, no more. For the thrust targets, really. More thrust targets. You got the triple evenly match. Might put this back into the main deck just because it's so much fun when your opponent goes first. And then you're like, evenly? So, it's great. Then we have 1 Gozen Match and 1 Dimensional Barrier. Both of these for the cash matchup. Never saw them, never got to do anything, so that sucks. But this could definitely be used against Sprite because they have all the different attributes in their deck. So yeah, there's the deck profile, guys. Still trying to figure out different builds and everything. We have our Triple Nadir Servant, which is great. We have the Branded Beast. We have the Bistils, the Fusion Deployment. Oh, we definitely need to put Kit. We have the Branded and High Spirits, the Death Spirit Theater, Mirror Carrier. And then we have the Triple Allure of Darkness. So we have a lot of mixed match rarities and threes. Like we have 2 Ultras and a Secret Nadir, 2 Ultras and a Common Allure. We need to get the supers of these. We have 2 Fusion Deployments, Secret, 1 Super, 2 Evenly Supers, 2 Ultras, 1 Super. So it's a whole mess of things going on here. But we're trying to figure out what is the best form to play this deck. And of course, it's going to change again as soon as Cyberstorm Access come out. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do with that. We're going to figure out everything. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. And as always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
You really want to go? You really want to go?
Can't do it. It doesn't work.
I already know how to do it.
No.
Yeah, just get to 21 with it getting over.
Oh,
It's 21.
You play Deuce.
God damn it.
3 or 4.
How do you think? Don't say you needed a ride. I was gonna be late. Oh, okay.
Who's gonna what now?
I was gonna be late regardless.
Oh, another one.
I'm late. What's wrong with you? Could have been.
Yeah. Alright.